Hey fellas, it's 265 Chevy here. What's going on? Well, I just figured I would make a little video. And I know I haven't made a little video in a while, but I've been getting some stuff done. And I'll show y'all. But I want to make a couple of shout outs. Darren, it's good to see that you're working on that Nova. And Fastacat, I saw the other day, excuse me, I'm getting the light here. I saw the other day that you sent me a little tell asking how everybody's doing. Family's doing good. The mom and my wife's mom and dad still, dealing with their issues, but they're getting better day by day. She's back at home, and the dad's still at the rehabilitation, but he's starting to walk a little bit, so it's starting to look good, So I just wanted to, give y'all a little shout out, let everybody know I'm still doing okay, and been working in the garage, getting some things done, and I'm about to show y'all that, and starting to get to about the end of it, hopefully. But let me get to that. Let me show y'all. Okay. Well, this side of the garage is pretty much done. Got it all clean. Cleaned the transmissions. Put the transmissions right here. Got them off the ground. Got my 5-speed for the Firebird. And I got the 350 underneath there for the Chevelle. Got my transmission jack off the ground, threw that underneath there. Came over here in the corner, moved my little ice box over here. And, I extended the shelf right here, made it a little bit bigger. Put a file cabinet in, put all my records and all my, all that good stuff. And then put a bookshelf up there, put all my manuals, my books, and all that kind of good stuff, my pictures and everything, so I got that all up there. Got all the top all cleared off. I got the last light built, that's already done. I was in the garage tonight. I have to say I put a little bit more than a power hour. Still looks a little cluttered, but this stuff is really, a lot of the stuff is going to be leaving after the rest of the stuff is built. So I opened up this area, moved the Chevelle over. In my last video, you can kind of see the the Firebird was like over here. So I moved the Chevelle over there, so I have a lot of room to fool with the last area. And this is it. So now I can get to it. I can actually walk around the whole Chevelle. I can walk around my whole shop, behind everything, and got everything up in order. I tell you what, it's really nice. Been doing a couple other little issues upstairs and stuff, and it's great when you go and look for stuff and you know exactly where it is. And actually using products that I didn't even know I had, so that's saving me money and stuff. But this is the last spot right here, and what's going to go on in this area. I still got to put up the shelf, just like that one right there, the shelf right there. I got to put that all the way around. I got to move that conduit so I can put the other light right here. And then I'm going to have to plumb my plumbing for the air compressor, which is going to go, back and forth. But well, at least I have the room now. I can maneuver back here and get that done, what I need to get done. And then, fellas, the garage is done. At least the inside of the garage. I've been talking with the city. We might, jumped over a hurdle, and right up here, right above the header, might put like a flat roof, like a carport off of it. Give me a little bit more room to do some sanding and everything out there, if the city lets me, So I jumped one hurdle, now I got to jump another to see if they approve it. And one of them said they'll let me do it, and so I got to see if the other one will let me do it. because I really don't have much room back here to turn, so I got to do it one way and one way only. If I can't do it that way, then I can't do it. But this is taking a lot longer than I thought, but I'm just going to continue doing it, you know, until it's finished. That's how I'm going to start doing all my projects. I mean, the reason why it got the way it got before, said I had 10,000 projects going on at one time, and nothing ever got done. So everything got put to the side, and then another project got started, and I got back to it, and I was buying things, and I forgot what I bought, and I go buy it again, and that's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I made my mind up. You know, I was watching Wild Eye Northern Boy, and even pretty much even having a little nice cold little beer. There you go, Dan Electric. This one's for you, man. This is for you. Well worth it. Well worth it. But oh yeah. Even got the Chevelle. All the stuff is out of the Chevelle. I haven't seen the floor of the Chevelle in about 8-9 years, dude. I mean, it's unbelievable. Of course, it needs some, you know, a lot of work. It's got some rust holes and stuff like that. But that's going to come too. But I got to first see it before I can even start to do it. But kind of let y'all know how my strategy is. The Firebird is definitely going to be worked on first. I made up my mind about that. The first thing I'm going to do is actually that glass right there. It's got to be taken out of there. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is take that glass out of there so I can get that off the top of my Chevelle. And I'm going to use that top, that wing. See how the wing looks? You know, see the wing looks like that. And on a Firebird, the wing is a little different. So I'm actually going to put that hatch on the back of this car. And I'm going to change the bumper for dual exhaust. Even though this really not going to be a hot rod. It's only got a 3.4 in it. But, you know, it'll dress it up. I got the parts. So, and then, you know, they'll get some painting done and stuff like that. We can actually look a little bit of the, excuse me, a little bit of the Chevelle. I mean, since I can stand in front of it. All that's going to have to be cleaned off and all that stuff. So I'm going to be doing a little bit here and there with it. You know, the first thing I'm actually going to do is when everything's completed, I'm going to pull both of the cars out. You know, I'm going to wash them, and then I'll give a complete walk around, and we can look at them a lot more than what we're doing there. You know, show you the work that I've already done. You know, that was all rusted and stuff like that, and I fixed all that, and you know, these little things, like all that stuff, when I did that, none of that stuff you could buy. You know, like these things, the covers, you couldn't buy the covers, but you can buy them now, all the covers. But we made all that. You know, all the bottom was all rusted and stuff, and you know, we prefabbed that, made that, and put that in there. You know, and made the holes underneath to drain and stuff like that. So all that's got to be welded back on the Chevelle. All the top was all rusted, and you know, remade that. But on both of them. But I forgot that we even did that. Truthfully, this one, you can see this one we started. You can see the wells. I mean, look at them, Jesus. It's a lot of grinding there. These are just kind of tacked in place. You know, just kind of tacked in place. But same thing, I never made the drain hole or nothing, but it's all up in the right area. You know, but all that's got to be reattached to the Chevelle. Same thing up here. You know, all the holes got to be re-welded and stuff like that, and new holes put in it. But there's a lot of work that's been done on here. You know, like back here, actually had a body shop do this part, and truthfully, I mean, I didn't actually start, you know, kind of fooling with the car. I was going to get somebody else to do it, and all the work that we did up front after the body shop did this, kind of felt that, you know, I can do a better job. And it's not that he did a bad job, but, you know, there was, you know, their collision place. So not too many people want to fool like SWRNC. You know, how he'll fool with the rusty cars and cut it all out. Well, they want to get in, wham, bam, and knock it out and, you know, get it out their shop. And, you know, that's like he told me, you really can't make any money on these type of cars. You'll charge way too much and people wouldn't do it. So there's a lot of Bondo here, all right there. Same thing on this side, all Bondo. This right here is just a brand new panel, but the panel underneath was all rusted. Had to cut it out of another car. And I think when they put it in, you can kind of see that the, you know, gaps on the trunk, it's not very good. So I'm gonna grind all this off and either see if I can either fix it. If I can't fix it, then I'm gonna replace it. You know, but that's some way down the road. I mean, this is my baby. This is the one I really want to work on. But you know, this one actually needs to be worked on and put the motor in and get it out of here and be able to move it around and stuff like that. That'll give me a lot more room to work on that one, especially when I start doing some painting. You know, I don't want to have all these cars in here and try to, you know, paint around everything and stuff like that. But you know, so, you know, just different. Just want to give you an update, so show you what I'm doing. But you know, put everything in its place, and I really don't have too much to say, truthfully. You know, just got some hoods to practice on. You know, 2 hoods, one of them for the Firebird, the other one's a Firebird hood. That one right there is a Chevelle hood. You know, get that all out the way. Got to, you know, clean all behind there, and can't wait to get, you know, get this all settled. Get that all plumbed in and everything, and show, you know, get that finished. But I just, you know, I know Darren's been asking for a video, and he says, you know, while I know him, boy, says not too many people putting out videos and stuff like that. So I figured, yeah, I mean, just show y'all what I've been doing. It's still the same old stuff, fellas. You know how it is. Stuff takes time, and little by little. I really, you know, I could have put some videos out before, but, you know, it's pretty much saying the same stuff. I'm going to reorganize that back wall, you know, put the tools a little bit more organized than the way I have them. You know, put all the, maybe the wrenches and everything over here so the easy access to the yard, because most of the work, I do a lot of work outside, you know, in the cars. I got a box full of stuff right there. Like from Houston, we went to the junkyards that I got to put on my wife's car, my truck. It's a lot of videos. You know, I might be able to show some videos of that. I gotta do you know, a front end on my wife's car, rebuild her front end, and I got an axle bearing that's leaking in my truck, and stuff like that. All those stuff is going to be coming. What else? Got the roofer coming after Thanksgiving to fix the problem from Hurricane Isaac, so that's going to be done. The back part of the house after that, you know, I'm probably going to have I'm not going to do that, a contractor. See, that's almost like 3 stories in the air. I'm going to have a contractor pull all those weatherboards off and put all new weatherboards on the back part of the house, so that back part of the house will be done. And I guess in the meantime, I'm going to be yanking out some windows, you know, repairing the windows, you know, re-glaze them and everything else like that. So I got a lot of house stuff to do. My wife has been making me a honey-do list, so I've been trying to knock those things out. You know, she put one on there today, got the tools out, and got it done. You know, I fixed my mom's old heater, fixed that. You know, so that was bad. So give her some heat, because you know, she's what? She's 82, so she gets a little chilly. You know, this is the time of the year that, you know, she wears. You walk in a house, it feels like an oven. But here's something that I'm gonna be working on. I really don't know too much about fiberglass. You see how that's cracked right there a little bit. This wing, it can come off. There's bolts underneath. So you know, Darren, that's something that you might be able to, you know, shoot me a tell about. Is I know I have to grind that off. I don't know if I have to V that out and then put resin up in there and smooth it off and Bondo over it and, you know, smooth it all off. But this is like fiberglass, so y'all, you know, or Nova 68. I know that, you know, you fool with that fiberglass stuff. So kind of shoot me a tell and tell me what you think about that. You know, when I get the window out and everything else, I'll show it better. Because, I mean, this thing's pretty heavy, you know, sitting on top of that roof. And I'm a little worried that it's been sitting up there for a while. I hope it didn't really mess up the roof too much. But we'll grab another sip of beer. I'm trying to think of anybody else. I've been watching some of y'all videos, but I can't catch up. I'll tell you what, when I cleaned that 5-speed today and that Turbo 350, man, that thing was filthy dirty. God, it was filthy dirty. You know, got it all done now. Looks pretty good. You know, got it all nice and clean. You know, so I wanted to get it all clean before I throw it underneath there, because it'll be in there for a little while. I got a lot of stuff to do before I can even start getting worried about that. Get me a little beer, catch me a little buzz tonight before Sunday. Then I'll be glued to the TV watching some football tomorrow. You know, go Saints. You know, I'm a big Saints fan. But I don't want to keep on rambling on. Oh yeah, about the Mumbo. Mumbo. Mumble. Only had 2 sips of beer, fellas. I swear to God. Mumble. I hope y'all still using it. Still paying for it. So I'm gonna keep it out there. I know one guy sent me a tell, and I forgot what your name is. I will send you the info. I hope y'all still using it on Sundays. You know, that's. I'm sorry I haven't been getting in on it and stuff like that, but usually Sundays we got a lot going on with the games and everything else like that. By the time I get home, I usually get in it, but I usually don't see too many people when I get in. Usually nobody's in there, so you know. So I hope y'all still using it. You know, why don't y'all let me know if y'all are or whatever. I mean, it ain't really that much money a month, but I'm gonna keep it going because we have a game called Darkfall that we play. Play online games, and got this game called Darkfall, and they got a new version of it coming out. I think December 12th, and I play with guys from Australia, England, America, all across the country. And we usually get up in the server and everything, so we're going to start up another clan. So we'll be doing a lot of that also. So, you know, that takes some time too. So I got a lot of things. I got a lot of hobbies, a lot of different things that I get into. But that's the one. But I have been getting out here and doing a lot of power hours, fellas. I really have. I've been trying to get out here every day that I can and put a few hours in, and I'm determined. I mean, I'm actually determined to get this completed so I can start working on the things that I really enjoy working on. This has been, I mean, this makes me feel so good that it's been years that I haven't been able to do this. And it's because of y'all. I mean, it's because of YouTube Garage, you know, it actually gave me the incentive to get my ass out here and get something done, you know. And I just want to thank all of y'all for posting y'all videos, being good friends, you know, giving the encouragement and watching my videos and all that stuff, even though I really don't make that many. But I really appreciate all the people that subscribe to me. You know, Darren, you know, everybody in the YouTube Garage. Darren, you know, you and Andrea, y'all the... I guess y'all the heart of the garage. I mean, I watch your videos all the time, and you just keep the garage going. All the good information you give out there, it's wonderful. And everybody else that you can ask, you know, like, you know, the lights. You know, if it wasn't for for Cecil telling me how to put the things behind the lights, I would have never knew that. You know, like the what you call it, the exhaust vent coming out. Somebody told me that if I'm gonna be painting here, you don't want to get paint up in there because it's gonna get into your compressor. So I think it was Finn Painter that ran it out of there and ran it out of his garage. I'm gonna do that. So I mean, the ideas that I have gotten from other guys in the garage has been terrific. So I mean, I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. I never thought that I would ever see this like this again. I haven't seen this since I built the garage, pretty much. I mean, when I built the garage, I didn't have half the stuff that I have then, but and that was in 2002. So that was 10 years ago, you know. So I just want to say thank you, and I don't want to keep on, you know, rambling or whatever. I hope all of y'all have a great weekend, and Wild Out Northern boy, get on that bike, man. If that was going to make you happy, buddy, get on that bike. You deserve that bike. You deserve to work on it. You'll have a lot of fun doing it. Every time I'm starting to touch these things now, get in my garage. I'm actually, you know, I mean, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of dirty work to get everything. But, you know, now it's starting to get to a point where everything's starting to get cleaned and I can know where everything's at. And that makes it enjoyable to do things. Instead of trying to move 10 things to do one thing and then move 10 more things to get to another thing. That's a pain in the ass. You want to close the garage door and go home, you know, go upstairs. So, like I said before, thank y'all very much. And y'all have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you guys later. And hopefully I'll show my next video. I'll show with the shelving up, the light up. And then we'll talk about the plumbing of the air compressor. Then after that, this is done. So later. Bye.